Hi, everyone. My name is Steven. I go by ChibiJoseph on YouTube, and I just wanted to give my opinion on pirate software. I've seen a lot of people throw a lot at him about the Stop Killing Games initiative. Um, and just seeing, I've seen it with a few creators, but I've seen it a lot with pirate software, and it's really, I don't know why it's bothered me. Maybe I can figure that out as I talk. But seeing how visceral this reaction was, and how visceral the reaction to the World of Warcraft conspiracy controversy. I don't know words, man. Um, I think maybe not just because I like pirate software, but also just seeing how far that both creators and viewers of that content take things. I've been watching pirate software for about 8, 9 months, not even a year. So I'm a fairly new fan to his content. I enjoy some of his advice, especially on his shorts. I enjoy his interviews with game developers, and that's how I first found him. One of his first videos I watched was a video about making games, and it inspired me to want to learn how to make games. Granted, I have not started any of it because I'm writing a bunch of other stuff for this channel and a few books. But I enjoy how relatively chill his streams are. I enjoy watching his stream archives. I really just vibe with his community, and I vibe with him. With saying that, do I think that he thinks before he speaks before he thinks? Yes. Do I think he words things extremely passionately and intensely unnecessarily? Yes. I don't know if I would call him a narcissist. I think that is a word that is used a lot. I think he's a very defensive person. I think he gets very quickly frustrated with things. Also, the controversy that he looks up stuff like puzzle game solutions and then pretends that he solved it. Okay. I think the biggest controversy that I think has any actual weight to it is the Stop Killing Games. I remember watching the video talking about Stop Killing Games from his point of view. Now, with saying this, I have not read anything about the initiative. I have not read the document. I have not read anything. So I'm not going to comment on whether or not I agree or disagree. I have not read it. From what has been presented, I agree with it. But I'm not going to stand my support when I don't know the document itself. However, with how Pirate presented it, I think he spoke before he thought. I think he was very passionate in the moment because he develops games. I think it would have been better. I don't think it's bad that he disagrees with the how the initiative is worded. I think that just shows variety. I think it would have been better if he would have really read and tried to interpret the source material. I think he should have spoke with Ross, I think is his name. And I also think that he should have should just held himself to a better standard. That's my opinion. I also think that that doesn't take away from the good that he's done in terms of inspiring people to make games, such as myself, and also just being a encouraging person to his community. Now, has he done stupid things or said stupid things? Yeah, but so has every single creator that I've ever liked, and so has every single creator that you've ever liked. Different substance, of course, because they're different people. But I think to do go on like a witch hunt and want to decapitate him on social media, I think solves nothing and only fuels the problems that everyone has with the internet in the first place. I don't even watch. I used to love watching Moist Critical and Atozy and all that. I can't do it anymore. I can't watch this internet drama. And yes, I know I'm fueling the drama because I'm talking about it too. But really? We're angry at Pirate because he wouldn't take credit for a mistake in World of Warcraft? Really? Really? Like, that is what we're angry about? Really? I know that was like a couple months ago. But my God. Like, you were just looking for something to get mad at. I understand the people that were involved in the situation getting mad at it, because I would have been mad too. But to run with it for as long as it ran. Really? Come on. And for like them to be like, oh, he ruined his image. No, he didn't. He's still going to get more followers. He's still going to be respected. This is all going to be forgotten. It always does. Logan Paul is more successful than he's ever been. And he should have been booted off the platform when he laughed at a dead body of someone who ended their own life. Mr. Beast should not have the platform he has. He's a terrible human being. But we're going to get mad at Pirate for messing up and WoW. We're going to get mad at Pirate because he misspoke and misrepresented something. He's just a dude. Like, yes, does he have a bigger platform? Yes. But at the end of the day, he's just a dude. And I think and I could be wrong. And I'm sure someone's going to tell me I'm right, and other people are going to tell me I'm wrong, so who knows. But I know that, like, didn't he apologize for how he worded something? Or at least said he should have worded it different? Which I think is like a non-apology. Like, it's still an apology, just without saying I'm sorry. I'm one of those people, I don't really apologize very often either. I just try to do better the next time. Like, I just try to grow from my mistake. And I grow from other people's mistakes. I don't know. This wasn't very organized. It was very in the moment. He should do better. I agree with that. But I would also say the same about Charlie, who I think is a good person. I'd say the same about Markiplier, who I think is a good person. Jacksepticeye, who I think is a good person. Like, Matt Pat, who I think is a good person. Like, everyone should do better. So, yeah, I agree with people that he should do better, but I don't agree with people to think that, like, oh, he needs to just get offline. I think a lot of people that made this a lot bigger of a situation than it needed to be needs to get offline. So, I don't know. I love Pirate Software. I think he does a lot of good. I think he inspires a lot of people, which is a good. I think he misspeaks. I think he takes his experience as a game developer, both with Blizzard and as an indie developer, and I think he takes his life experiences and he very arrogantly decides to present his opinion as higher than yours. Yes, that doesn't. I don't think that makes one immediately a narcissist. It's a narcissistic habit, but it does not make one a narcissist. I don't know. That's just my opinion. I'm sure people are gonna tell me that, oh, you're a shit stain on society, and that's fine. And some people are gonna be like, yeah, man, you should talk more. And no, I just felt really passionately about this, but I wanted to treat both sides with respect. Except for the WoW thing. I truly think that was the dumbest controversy ever. And that he has a voice changer. That's also really dumb. Like, those controversies are stupid. The Stop Killing Games one has validity as to why people have problems with him. I don't think it should have gotten as big as it did, but I also don't think he should have presented it as it did. And I think he should have done a more formal apology. But saying good luck moving forward, and also saying I probably should have worded things different. Sometimes that's how I apologize. So I could see where it is. At least I hope he's not being snarky. If he's being snarky, fuck him on that. But I think overall, I don't think his negativity towards Stop Killing Games makes him any less of a good person. I think it just was a really dumb moment that he, for whatever reason, feels he needs to defend. So, have an awesome day and a good night. I do have 2 audio dramas getting edited and casted because I've lost a few voice actors over the time. And hopefully within the next couple months, I'll be able to start releasing audio dramas again. And yeah. Gotta put a little bit of self-promo here at the end. I wanted the important stuff spoken before. And then right now, I could kind of talk about myself a little bit. So, love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Be safe.